Safety interlock system, also known as emergency shutdown system (ESS). SIS should respond properly to the instrumentation failures. You can use them to shut off power, control personnel access, and prevent a machine from starting when the guard is open.
Main type, safe. This type of interlocks prevent people or things from receiving harm while the machine is running. Non-safe. These are used to protect equipment or unintentional operation. Example for non-safe interlock. Mechanical interlock. An interlock that is physically connected to another device to prevent unintended action. Electrical interlock is an interlock that is used to restrict current flow between two or more devices. This type of interlock usually normally open and close contact to prevent another device from turning on. Logic interlock. An instruction or variable which has to be true or allow a result. Usually useful when the devices are not easily connected electrically or mechanically.
In the context of safety, interlock can prevent a user from making unsafe action or minimize the hazard of unsafe action by rendering the machine in a safety condition when an unsafe maneuver occurs. For example, a guard may be interlocked to prevent machine operation when a guard is removed, or a control may be interlocked to make it non-operational if a dangerous condition will result. Safety interlocks may have additional or combined features to reduce hazard. Interlock example. Number 1 is removal of guard on a foot procedure prevent the operation of the motor and blade, thereby reducing the opportunity for spinning blade injury. Second is removal of the filter exhaustor on a forced air furnace prevent operation of the blown motor and possible contact with the blown blade or combustion gas recirculation hazard. Example of guard and secondary hazard of recirculation. Next is the gear shift selector on a car allow the engine to start in park position only. Switch prevent the operator from starting the engine in gear and the possible unexpected resilient movement. Control example. The last part of interlock example is the inability to open the door on a crosswalk during the high-speed interaction cycle to prevent access to the spinning drum or stop the drum's rotation, open door opening.
Function. Safety interlock switches are used as interlock devices that can prevent machine operation or startup. In unsafe situation, can also prevent doors or guards from being opened while the machine is in operation. Application. In most applications, an interlock is used to help prevent a machine from harming its operator or damaging itself by preventing one element from changing state due to the state of another element, and vice versa. Elevators are equipped with an interlock that prevents the moving elevator from opening its doors and prevents the stationary elevator with open doors from moving. Although both are proof strategies, an interlock should not be confused with a simple safety switch. For example, in a typical household microwave oven, the switch that disables the magnetron if the door is open is not an interlock. Rather, it will be considered an interlock if the door will lock while the magnetron is on. and the magnetron were prevented from operating. While the door is open. Interlock include sophisticated elements such as safety curtains of infrared beams or simple safety gate switches locked up.
In conclusion, the Smart Interlock System, which also known as SIS, is proven that it is reliable and needed technology that can prevent switching errors. It can reduce accident which can be caused by human error. For this Smart Interlock system, this system has a flexible method of identifying and analyzing hazards in a process, activity, or a system.